It all started back in probably 2000. I graduated from an illustration degree in 2000 and hadn't really considered the possibility of wood carving at all back then. I hadn't even thought of it. I'd done some Saturday work with a friend of mine who ran a tree surgery business, and really enjoyed the outdoor work, and actually needing work when I came out of university was one of the priorities for me. And I went and worked part-time for him doing tree surgery. There's 2 points in time that changed everything for me. One was seeing a guy produce a carving with a chainsaw. It was something completely new to me at the time, and it looked really exciting. It was just something that grabbed my attention, and that was the point. I thought, do you know what? I can use my skill as an artist, and I can combine it with these new skills that I've learned as a tree surgeon. And that was one particular turning point. I'm inspired by all sorts of different things. I think looking at sculpture that I really like inspires me. Looking at things that people have done before inspires me. Going back to the greats like Michelangelo, like Bernini. There's all sorts of sculptors. Rodin is a favourite of mine. I think what really captures me is human form, and that's what I aspire to be, on the level of Rodin or Michelangelo or Bernini or any of those guys. I suppose the other thing that kind of inspires me is seeing unusual sculpture and interesting ideas, playing with perspectives. I've always been an ideas person. Really, an awful lot of the inspiration for my actual sculptures comes from life itself. I choose not to. If I'm carving a dog, I want to see pictures of a dog, or I want to see photographs of the actual dog, or I actually want to go and explore the anatomy of a dog and look at the skeleton and what lies underneath the surface, what makes it that shape. And when it's sitting in a certain position, how does that shape change? Which muscles move? And things like that. That's really, I like to look at the real thing if I'm carving something, and I don't tend to go and look at how somebody else has carved it. I want to actually look at life and look at the real thing. Really, an awful lot of the inspiration for my actual sculptures comes from life itself. The end result is probably what motivates me most. Knowing what it's going to look like and knowing what the reactions from the client and the people who interact with that sculpture are going to be. It's a great motivator to know that something you've done is appreciated. Really, what I like to see is people enjoying the work. I like to see the expression on people's faces. I like to see people's reactions, how they react to my work. To make people think. I like to make people think, but I'd never class myself as a controversial artist. I like to make people smile more than anything. I like to make people walk away feeling like they've experienced part of a narrative, part of a story.